Hi, my name is Leslie. I'm 18 years old, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me, my story, and Jesus, how he entered into my life. So when I started coming to church, I was 17 years old, and I've always been in church, just that at the age of 17, that's when I started getting involved in things of church. So when I got to church, my life was completely destroyed. Yeah, at a young age. I was involved in drugs and alcohol, and everything about my life was completely destroyed, from my family, from everything. I would always yell at my parents. I was at home, I was very rebellious. And at school, I would always pretend to be the strong one. I would always go out with my friends. During the nights, I'd leave like around 10 o'clock. I'd come back home 6, 7 in the morning, when my parents probably weren't even home because they used to work at night. And I was very deep involved into drugs, into alcohol, partying. That was my life. My life was that. It was a complete mess. I was destroyed from every single part of my life, from just about anything that you could think about. I had hatred in my heart. I had so many things going on in my life, and it was just horrible. The way that I started coming to church, my life was a complete disaster. So as I started coming to church, I started going to the youth group. I started attending youth group and everything, and in the beginning, I thought it was really boring. I didn't like it. But as everything started going on, I started realizing that it wasn't so bad, that it was a place where I was actually getting attention, which was basically what I would always basically look for outside in the world, for attention. And right there, at the youth group, that's where they gave me the attention, but not the kind of attention that it's basically like that the world offers. It was a different kind of attention. It was more of like a caring type of attention, where they're willing to help you. So as I started going, they started helping me, and everything in my life started changing. I stopped smoking, I left the drugs, I left alcohol, I left everything, the partying. I completely gave everything up. I sacrificed all that. And I started giving my life into God. I thought, he's the last hope that I have from everything. My life started changing, and all the aspects of my life, at school, at home, everything started to change. I began to become a different person, and my mom, she even had realized it, because I was very rude with my mom back then. And as time was going by, my life ended up changing at home, and that's something that my mom realized, that a lot of people realized, that I didn't want to hang out with the same crew at school and everything. I ended up hanging out with just one person at school. I went from having so many friends to having just one friend to basically take me away from all of that evil. So right now, my life it's going pretty good, because I decided to accept Jesus Christ into my heart. I let him go, and I let him enter into my heart. All the hatred that I had, it ended up going away. Just basically everything started getting fixed in my life. And right now I'm very happy where I'm at right now. I'm a complete different person. I'm changed, I'm renewed. I have something that I didn't have back then, and that's probably the greatest gift from God. So basically, my life completely changed. So if you're out there watching me right now, and you're thinking that there's no way that your life is ever going to change, I mean, mine was a complete mess. And I launched myself to God, and he basically completed me and everything. Challenge God, tell him, because I'm pretty sure, I am 110% sure, that the same way that he changed my life, the same way that he renewed me, he'll be willing to renew you too.